These are Taylor Swift songs that could be movies. Wildest Dreams would be about the company behind Dreams. Basically, What If Monsters Inc. and Inside Out, but for dreams. So there's an organization, a dream team if you like, that design and create dreams for everyone based on information they have about them. These are personal dreams that get beamed out and played when they're asleep. It's not a secret company though. People know about it and know they're the ones that create the dreams. The people pay monthly subscriptions to have dreams beamed into them. In this universe, that's the only way people can dream. However, there's a sinister character who's the CEO of a company that's losing employees because their jobs are boring and mundane. The CEO is so bad, but does it so well. They think there are too many people who believe their dreams will come true and leaving their industry to chase it. People who think they'll become rich, successful, and happy if they chase this dream. So the sinister character considers burning it down until they have a better idea to have someone within tamper with the dreams and create nightmares. Fear-mongering people into believing their dreams will never come true and that they need to live a safe, steady life. The people get angry and protest that their dreams have been turned from positive to negative. They're paying good money for nice dreams, not nightmares. Top dream creators are captured and unable to stop this, so it's up to the new dream team to save the day.
Assemble.
Cruel Summer should be an alien abduction movie. If you take some of the lyrics literally, like, "It's new, the shape of your body, it's blue," can be a description of the aliens. It's the quiet of the night on Earth when the main character is pulled out of the window by a tractor beam. It becomes an intergalactic battle where the species search for a champion from each planet to compete in a deathmatch competition. The main character from Earth was chosen because the blue alien has been monitoring them over the past year, thinking they were highly skilled in various ways. However, we later learn this person is a twin and has no skills whatsoever. She's the opposite of her sister, and quite frankly, hasn't got anything going on in her life. Hundreds of different species from all sorts of planets compete in the competition for the amusement of the blue creatures. The movie would be a mix between Squid Game and the Hunger Games, where there are different rounds of people being eliminated at the cost of their life. But at the same time, some of the competitors are plotting a rebellion. Overall, it's a cruel summer. Ultimately, a few of them are able to escape, including our hero from Earth. But instead of returning to Earth, she realizes that her calling in life is to protect the universe from intergalactic threats. So she teams up with some of the other survivors to be a sort of Guardians of the Galaxy-esque team. I Knew You Were Trouble can be a Red Riding Hood reimagining. Once upon a time, Red Riding Hood was delivering cookies to her grandmother when a big bad wolf burst through the door. Red knew instantly that Wolfie was trouble when they walked in, but we learned that the wolf isn't big and bad, instead trying to protect Red from the grandmother who's actually the witch behind all the fairy tales, masking herself as different people. She successfully captured Hansel and Gretel, Sleeping Beauty, Rapunzel, Snow White, and others. How could Red be so foolish not to realize? Shame on me now, she says. The grandmother witch slays Wolfie while they're trying to protect Red, who runs away. Red Riding Hood then teams up with other fairy tale creatures to stop the evil witch from achieving her master plan of ending happily ever afters once and for all. However, it's not an easy battle. Red gets knocked down in a brutal blow that sees her lying on the cold hard ground. But the witch is ultimately defeated by drowning, ing, 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 ing. Love Story can be one of those modern retellings of a Shakespeare story. Remember when they used to do this all the time with She's the Man and 10 Things I Hate About You and Sydney White's based on Snow White? Love Story should be in the same style as these. You open with a montage of Romeo and Juliet, both young when they first meet and fall in love, then spend the majority of the movie in the summer break of college before Romeo kneels to the ground and pulls out a ring and says, "Marry me, Juliet, you'll never have to be alone. I love you and that's all I really know. I told you, Dad, go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby, just say yes." Bad Blood would see the main character be caught in a crossfire of a criminal organization shooting, losing a lot of blood. Band-aids don't fix bullet holes, so the character gets a blood transfusion, but we later learn that the blood donated is from someone who's a dangerous criminal, a bad guy. While the main character's life is saved, their personality shifts to that of the baddie. They go on to become a criminal themselves, stealing things, evading the police, and joining dangerous organizations, using knives as their signature weapon of choice. Their romantic partner becomes suspicious, They used to be mad love, but are now drifting apart because of the problems that they don't think can be solved. This all culminates in the main character getting stabbed, leaving a really deep cut, losing a lot of blood and requiring another blood transfusion. This time the blood they get is from a different donor who isn't bad, so they're back to being good. However, the blood is of a professional athlete, so the movie ends with the character inheriting those traits to become highly skilled in that sport.
Look what you made me do.
Look What You Made Me Do can be about someone who thinks they're in a movie, but is actually real life. The main character is a struggling actor, desperate to act in anything. They cast in what they believe is a movie, but the director is really a crime boss wanting someone to do their dirty work. So the actor thinks it's an action movie, but everything is actually real. The weapons are real, the car chases are real, the deaths are real, but the actor still thinks they're in a movie, so they're delivering the dialogue from the script, really getting into character. The director tells the actor to hit the targets really hard, because they're all stunt performing and can handle the brutality, plus they're method acting, so they won't get up when knocked down. The actor questions where the cinematographer is, but is told that there are hidden cameras everywhere, which the gullible actor believes. Eventually, the actor figures out it's real and is like, "Look what you made me do." But they can't go to the police, so she tricks the crew who hide them by putting on an Oscar-winning performance to fool them into a trap that pins the two rival gangs against each other. The performer really was the actress starring in their bad dreams. Shake It Off can be a Magic 8 Ball movie. Sabrina is given a Magic 8 Ball for her birthday, where she uses it throughout the day to make really mundane decisions, like, should I eat cake for breakfast? Despite all these really boring questions, it's done as a musical number in an upbeat and fun way. This makes Sabrina's friend, Serena, confused as to what is going on, and suddenly becomes self-aware, thinking she's in a movie. She uses the Magic 8 Ball to confirm this before breaking the fourth wall. Literally. She climbs through the screen and into the room playing the movie for the Mattel executives. This then leads to Serena questioning why every known IP needs to be made into a movie. But she forgot the golden rule.
Money!
It doesn't matter how good a movie is, as long as it makes money, it's a success. One of the executives is so confident that it will be a financial success that they ask Serena to shake the Magic 8 Ball she's holding to prove it, but every time she does, it has a negative response. They then ask if it's going to rain. Signs point to yes, or it immediately changes from sunny to rainy. Serena has control of a Magic 8 Ball that's determining the outcomes of everything anyone asks her, freaking the executives out. This sets off a series of events where Serena's put back into the movie as the Mattel executives try to make a better film instead of just thinking about the financial returns. Every so often, Serena is pulled back out, made to shake the Magic 8 Ball to see if the movie will be a success. She keeps going in and out of the movie, constantly changing plots and genres. Then one last shake of the Magic 8 Ball reveals that the chances of this movie making money at the box office, helping with toy sales and getting good reviews, is certain. The movie would be really meta, which people would respect because it shows self-awareness. So Serena has to shake the Magic 8 Ball in a literal sense, but also shake off the naivete of the executives.
Anti-hero.
Anti-hero can be a Marvel movie teaming up all the anti-heroes. Characters like Venom, Deadpool, Nebula, Magneto, Elektra, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Black Cat. While their intentions might be good, the way they go about achieving this is bad and violent. They don't play by the rules, they don't get along, but the reason why the team is put together is because there's a threat so evil it needs to be eliminated, and the agency can't trust a regular hero to finish the job. The villain could be Nightmare, the ruler of the dream dimension, tormenting people when they're asleep, causing them to wake up screaming from dreaming. By the time the credits are rolling, you'll end up rooting for the anti-hero. You Belong With Me is just a classic teen romance comedy, but it's meta. Not in the way that it becomes a parody like Not Another Teen Movie, but more in the style of 21 Jump Street, where that film is self-aware of it making fun of police tropes. You Belong With Me would make fun of teen romance coming-of-age movies. The main character has a crush on someone who's dating the cheer captain, while they themselves are stuck on the bleachers. They're next-door neighbours, so she's always watching him talking on the phone with his girlfriend. The main character obviously wears glasses, so they can be removed to complete the beauty transformation. But that's the only thing they change, is that they went from wearing glasses to no longer wearing glasses. And you said it in the late 90s, early 2000s to really embrace all those classic teen movie tropes, until the day he wakes up and finds that what he's looking for has been here the whole time. We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together can be a movie about a couple saying they are never ever going to get back together, but are constantly getting back together. One week they're dating, the next they're not. It becomes a running joke with the people they work with. Are they dating this week, or is that next week? Over the course of the film, the reason for them breaking up becomes more and more insane. It starts off small with a minor argument, before getting to break up 10 when things get crazy. Basically, one of them is a spy and the other is the leader of a criminal organization. But neither know either one's secret. They end up fighting each other on an extremely dangerous mission where one of them dies, leading to them definitively never ever ever getting back together.
Like, ever.
Anyway, let me know what time you want me to come in, Taylor, so I can discuss this further. What Taylor Swift song do you think would work best as a movie? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to absolutely obliterate that like, subscribe, and share button. I'm just kidding. Only do it with enough force that it registers. I don't want any of you breaking whatever device you're watching this on.